Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com. We begin this evening with a Primetime News follow-up. The two gunmen who were killed by the police in a shootout at the intersection of Trafalgar and Hope Roads in St. Andrew have been identified. Meanwhile, commendation from the Police Commissioner, Major General Anthony Anderson, Kirk Wright, reports.
Source has revealed the names of the men who killed businessman Robert Fletcher in Solarfield, St. Andrew, before they themselves were subsequently killed by the police minutes later. One has been identified as Richard Green from Solarfield, and the other is known only as Ramon from De La Vega City, Spanish Town in St. Catherine. Green, we understand, was on bail after being charged with murder 2 years ago. The third man who escaped is yet to be identified. Meanwhile, a day after fatally shooting the two men, the police are basking in their success.
We've been working on building out our capacity for the past, certainly for the past 3 years, and building the platform in which we can deliver better policing.
The top cop himself, in a video provided by the police to our news center, says after reviewing several video footage of Monday's incident, he's convinced the continued efforts to train and modernize the Jamaica constabulary force was on display during the confrontation between the police and gunmen.
We had officers respond to a call. They responded in a measured way. From what I saw on reviewing the video, and there's a number of angles and footage that we were looking at. At this point, from an initial review, the way the officers moved into position to stop the vehicle, although it was stopped in a line of traffic, to engage the vehicle or the people in the vehicle and get them to surrender themselves and to effect an arrest. They were positioned so that they could respond in the event that the gunmen opened fire.
Amateur video footage captured by a motorist shows aspects of the cops' response to criminals. The police commissioner feels the response was appropriate.
Of course, once even though the car had been identified and we are on cameras, we're tracking it, those officers still have a responsibility to ensure that that is the vehicle that actually was carrying the gunmen. So they can't be overly hasty in how they conduct themselves. They have to make sure, firstly, and then they have to give those persons an opportunity to surrender themselves. And that's what they did. Unfortunately, the gunmen in there opened fire.
The commissioner says it was a combination of human and technological intelligence that helped the police on Monday. He said the network of CCTV called Jamaica Eye helped provide direction to the policemen on the ground. He stressed it will be strengthened along with the quick response teams which tracked the killers.
And we'll be doing more of it in Kingston. We're looking at Spanish Town, we're looking at Maypen and other urban centers. So it's definitely a part of the planned capacity building and rollout exercise.
In the meantime, the police are keeping watch on the Solarfield community where the businessman was killed on Monday. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.